guys, welcome back. So today I decided I wanted to test out some new products that I've been accumulating from different online orders or websites that I've been getting. And so I have a eyeshadow palette that I want to look at, some mascara, face primer, brushes that I want to go ahead and use in a look today. And so if you'd like to see how this all of these products turned out and how I created this look, then keep watching because it's coming up next. Okay, y'all, I'm trying out this cucumber mask. Okay, this is a cucumber mask that I got from shophush.com. They only $1 each, so I grabbed a couple of them to see how they make my skin feel. So hopefully I don't break out in a rash before I put my makeup on today. But this is a cucumber mask. It says it soothes and softens, improves and rejuvenates complexion, antioxidants to combat wrinkles and damaged skin, which I don't have no wrinkles, but helps retain moisture for soft and supple skin. One sheet. This is what this one looks like. So I will let you all know how my skin feels before I put this makeup on. Okay? Okay, you guys, so I took off that cucumber mask and it was very refreshing. It actually felt cool to my skin. And now it doesn't say anywhere on that wrapper to rinse your face after you take it off. So I just kind of gently wiped off the excess cucumber juice, I guess, that the mask left on my face. It doesn't feel weird or funny. I don't know, I guess we'll see. But as of right now, my face, it feels refreshed. It feels light. It is cool, not tingly at all. It just feels like maybe it was a nice little refreshing for my face. So we'll see, you guys. Like I said, hopefully I don't break out from that thing. But yeah, so I'll keep you posted. So okay, I tried out that cucumber mask that I got from, where did I get that from? shophush.com. And thank God nothing happened. I didn't get a rash or breakout or anything like that, and my skin actually feels quite soft. It has a little glow to it. So I'm going to go ahead and do my makeup for today, and a little blemish right there, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my makeup for today. And I'm also trying out a few new products. I'm trying to work on looking at the camera. It's very hard, so it always looks like I'm looking somewhere else. So I apologize because I have to look at something, which is myself. So anyways, I'm gonna try out this LA Girl Pro Prep HD Smoothing Face Primer because I have never tried this before and I want to try it out. So I'm going to be trying out a new primer today, and I'm also going to be working with this new palette that I got. It's called the Aphrodite, and it is also, it's by Bad Habit. It's also a palette that I got from shophush.com, and it's a gorgeous palette. So I really just want to see how these cheaper or, you know, less expensive palettes perform, because I buy them, the colors are beautiful, and you know, I really want to start trying them out and see how they work. I also bought this really inexpensive brush set. It's like a eyeshadow brush set, and I actually fell in love with it. There's like so many different shapes and sizes, and there's also a foundation brush in here. But there's so many different shapes and sizes of eyeshadow brushes in here. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I gotta have it. So I'm gonna try that out today also. So today is gonna be a fun-filled day of trying to use new items. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started like I always do with these crazy looking eyebrows and try and get some shape going to them. So let's nightmare. This is like the part I dread most when doing my face. So anyways, I'm gonna move on with this LA Girl Pro Concealer. And I'm going to use that to help clean up my eyebrows a little bit more. And this is the color Toffee. I usually use the color Warm Honey, but I'm not sure where I put it. So. So I can already tell I really love the detail of the brushes, just using them on my eyebrows. I hate doing my eyebrows, and my eyebrows are a nightmare, but these little brushes really help me to get the concealer in there to make it, you know, kind of clean up a little bit easier. So I really like them. Nice and sturdy, no shedding, so I like them. Okay, that's gonna have to be good enough for now. So now I'm going to use the excess amount of concealer that I have on my hand and use that to set my eyelids. Now I'm going to take some of my CoverGirl True Blend Minerals Powder, and this is the color Deep, and it's just a loose powder that looks like this. And I'm just going to use that to set that concealer that I just put on my eyelids to help keep it from creasing while I finish the rest of my face. You know what, I usually do my face first, but I think today I'm going to do my eyes first. So my face will look a little bit crazy, but I'm gonna do my eyes first. Okay, so now that I have tape on my face, this is the palette that I'm gonna be using today. And it's called the Aphrodite Palette. And I got it from shophush.com. Thought it was gorgeous. I think it's a new palette they have, and I actually think it's trying to be a dupe for that new Huda Beauty palette that's supposed to be coming out, because it's very reminiscent of it. So this is what the palette looks like. There's some shimmers in here, as you can see. They actually look like they have like some chunky glitter in there. Golds, pinks, rosy colors, along with these deep red, brown, and peachy colors in here. So, you know, just looking at it, you can see that it is a bit reminiscent of the Huda Beauty palette. And I believe that they have a new one coming out. I'm not sure if it is out already, but yeah, it looks like it. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and test this bad boy out and see how the shadows actually perform, just in case you're thinking about buying it. So I think the first color I'm gonna go in with is this Romance, which is this color here. Let's see if I can zoom in. This color here. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that on the upper portion of my lid. So the color payoff is actually not bad. I'll see how these blend out as I add additional color. I'm just slowly building up this color, getting familiar with this palette. You know, sometimes you're not really sure how light a color or how dark a color is going to be when you actually place it on your eyes, and especially me being a woman of color, you know, without using a nice bright primer, the colors are always going to be a little bit more muted on me than they are in the pan. So I'm just slowly building this one up until and there is a bit of fallout, as you can see, of the eyeshadow as I'm dipping into it. But it's not too bad. Not anything unexpected for a $10 palette. Yes, when I purchased it, it was $10. And the last time I looked on the site, it was sold out. So I'm pretty sure they'll probably restock it. I don't know what the price will be since it's sold out. And I think I want to do a matte look today. I'm not going to use any of the shimmers, I don't think. Maybe in the corner of my eye, but as of right now, I'm trying to do a nice matte look. So next, I'm gonna go in to this color, Lust. So this is the color Lust. This one here. I'm gonna go into that color and just put that on the base of my lid. And I'm hoping it's a nice deep color. So I'm really just kind of placing that on my lid because I want to get that pigment on there really nicely before I blend it in. Okay, so now that I have that packed on my lid, I'm going to go in with this color Jealousy. This color here. Jealousy. So it's like a little bit of a deeper purplish color, and I'm going to use that to blend those two directly across my crease. Why is it so hard for me to think of that word? Anywho. So now I'm just going to take a blending brush and kind of blend the upper portion of my eyelid. My eyelids are very hooded, as you can see, so I use a lot of the upper portion of my eye when I'm putting on eyeshadow, and sometimes it can be a little tricky because there's a very fine line between high and too high. And a lot of times I go too high because I want to see the different colors that I'm using. So anyway, mirror is driving me crazy. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this lighter shade. Sorry about the mirror. This lighter shade up here, and it's called Admire. So it's this shade. And I'm going to use that on the very upper portion of my, I'm not sure if you know this brush, of my lid. These colors do seem, I mean, although I'm able to blend them out pretty nicely, they do seem to kind of be just blending completely into each other. Like when I add one color, it kind of mutes out the previous color, so I don't really like that about this. But overall, it's performing okay for a $10 palette. It's not too bad. I know that everyone doesn't always have the means to purchase the more expensive palettes. And even when they do have the means, sometimes you just don't want to. You know, it's like, there comes a time when you feel like, look, enough is enough. It's just makeup. But I haven't reached that point yet. I wish there was a bit of a more orangey color in here, because I really would like to have more of an orangey look up at the top of this look. But I'm not getting that. It's more of browns and bricks and burgundies. So, you know, I said I was just only going to use this palette, so I'm not going to go grab my Modern Renaissance or anything like that. So I'm just using this palette here. Okay, so I think I want to go ahead and go in with, I want to smoke it out a little bit. It's a little boring to me. So I'm going to go in with this black. It's called Heartbreak. So I'm glad that there is a black in this palette. You know, some palettes don't come with a black, so I'm glad there is a black in here. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with the black, just a small amount. And as you can see, this black is not that pigmented, so I'm actually glad that it's not for once, because sometimes I can get a little carried away with smoke. Now, take my tape off. Ouch. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go in with some of those same colors and smoke out the bottom, my bottom lash line. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Wet n Wild eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, and put on some mascara. And then I'm going to complete the rest of my face and give my thoughts on this palette. Okay, so I just went in and finished off my eyes with my Wet n Wild eyeliner. It's my Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner. So I used that. I also went in on my bottom lash line with this Beauty For Real eyeliner crayon, and I did that on my bottom waterline. And I also tried out this Voluminous Lash Paradise, and it is by Loreal, and I guess it's supposed to be a dupe for the Better Than Sex mascara. Personally, I don't really like either one of them. The wand is a little thick for my liking, so I'm assuming if you like the Better Than Sex mascara, you'll probably like this as well. I've seen a lot of really good reviews on it, as though it's actually better. I like a smaller, less thick, less dense brush for my eyelashes. But I don't know if you can
My
lashes because I don't have very big lashes, but I definitely wouldn't be able to use this on my bottom lashes. So I'm going to use another mascara on my bottom lashes because they're just so fine and so small. So I'm going to use a different mascara on my bottom lashes. But now I'm going to go ahead and finish up my face. So like I said, I'm going to try out this LA Girl Pro Prep primer, and I'm gonna see how I like this. Okay, now I'm really just doing a light coverage on my face because I don't want anything heavy today. My main focus was really just that palette, the eyeshadow palette. So I usually color correct and everything, but I don't feel like it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight and powder and finish that up. As you can see, when I don't color correct, you can see my dark circles peek through even after I put on concealer. That's why I always color correct with my orange. But I'm being lazy today because, like I said, the focus is the eyeshadow, so try not to look at my dark circles. Okay, so this is my final look that I came up with this palette. So my overall thoughts on this palette, this Aphrodite palette that I got from shophush.com, it's by Bad Habit. And I think if you're willing to put in a little work and you're willing to kind of do a little bit of layering, it's worth it. I mean, it's 10 bucks, the colors are beautiful, and it doesn't have as much of a nice pop and color payoff as, you know, some of the more expensive brands or the nicer palettes. But if you can't get those, then this is definitely worth a try, because like I said, for 10 bucks, why not? The last time I went on the website for shophush.com, it was sold out, so I'm assuming a lot of people are buying it. And I don't know what the price will be if it comes back, but yeah, I think, you know, it's perfectly fine for me for a travel palette. I'll definitely use it when I travel instead of taking my nicer palettes, because I don't like to risk them getting damaged. So overall, I like it. I think it's decent enough. My thoughts on this LA Girl Pro Pro Prep High Definition Smoothing Face Primer. I like it a lot. I really, really like it a lot. This I got for $5 at shophush.com, so it was very, very inexpensive. And this is what it looks like. It just kind of looks like a gel, actually. And it's very, very soft. and it's just like a nice layer on top of your skin, on top of your face. So I like it a lot. I only used a little bit today. Like I said, I wasn't focusing that much on my face, more so on my eyes, but I would definitely be using this a lot in the future. I like it. I love the way it feels. It's like it just disappears. It's gone. And it does create a nice blurring effect. And also on these brushes, these are called Emax Design My Beautiful Life. It comes in a little pack like this, very cheap. I got them from Amazon for like $7.99 or $7.98, something like that, less than $8. And I really like them. I just like having so many options for, you know, just working on my eyes, you know, whether it be getting on my lower lash line or, you know, doing a cut crease or something like that. I really think the variety of sizes and shapes in these brushes are great. So like I said, it's by My Beautiful Life. I got them from Amazon. They were only like $7.99. And the brushes, they are a little bit shorter than your average brush. They're not as long. They're long enough to work with, actually, and I really like these actually because it's not a bunch of excess stick hanging off. This is one of my other brushes, so if you want to see a comparison of how, you know, much shorter the brushes are, which is perfectly fine by me. I have no issues with that. This is one of my unicorn brushes, and you can see the difference in length, and quite honestly, it's just a bunch of extra length that's not needed. So yeah, I really like these brushes. So those are just my thoughts on these. If you're looking for a nice inexpensive set of brushes where you can do a lot of detail on your eyes and cleaning up, concealer, lining, all that good stuff, these brushes I think will be great. So yeah, that is my thoughts on those brushes. As far as this L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, I know there are a lot of great reviews on it as far as it being as good as or better than the Better Than Sex mascara. Me personally, I don't like it. It's just the wand is just too thick, too chunky, too much product. Since I don't really wear false lashes, I work with my own lashes a bit. See if you can see them. It's just a little bit, but it's just a little bit too thick of a wand for me to work with. I definitely would have mascara all over my face if I use this on a regular basis. So that's a no for me, even though I think it's probably a great lash product. All in all, this is the look that I created with this palette. I think it's worth it if you're on a budget and you want a palette that has these colors in it. But other than that, that's it for this look. So hopefully you like this video, and I will see you on my next one. Doodles.